Hello and welcome to this Power BI video. We are continuing our DAX versus SQL series, and in today's video we are going to cover how to filter the data after the group by. So what we want here is we wanted to show cities which is having sales greater than 500. So in case of SQL, let's see how we have to do. So what we are doing is we are grouping this data by city first of all. So if you see, we group the data and we got all the data by this one. So now there are cities which is having more than 500, less than 500. Now in the outer query, which is the from class subquery, we are saying sales is greater than 500. This is what we need. Okay, so what we are going to do is we are going to run this, and now you see we don't have any city which is greater than 500. We can actually uh, say order by 2, so the smallest will come up. Let's execute it again, and we don't see anything which is less than 500 now. So this is the one way. Now second thing what we want is and we'll continue here on the SQL only, is what is the number of count of cities. We can see this is 52, but let's say if I want to take the count of cities, then actually I can say select count star of cities where sales is greater than 500, and let's see, do we get 52? Okay, so we are getting 52. So in this case we are just counting it after we are filtering, and then we are counting. So this is 52. Now what is the sales has been done into this one? So we can actually run this query, and greater than 500, this much of sales we have done. So what we can do is, in SQL Server Management Studio, we can run multiple queries together and we can get all the answers together. So we are going to have these numbers 52, this one and this one. Okay, so now let's go ahead and look those things at the DAX level. So now in case of DAX, again, first thing which we have to do is we have to summarize this data, and we have to summarize by geography, city, and sum of sales. So this is the first thing which we are doing, which we have done in the past also. Now what we have done after that is we have filter the data on top of it. So what we have done is we have put a filter clause on top of it, where we are saying sales is greater than 500. So on top of summarize, we are putting a filter. Now summarize is going to give us summarized data, and on top of that we are putting a filter which is going to give us greater than 500, and let's run this. So now here again we are getting everything which is greater than, and here we have sort descending, so the last one is coming for 501, and I can see there are 52 records out here. Now same thing if we have to do, now if we have to summarize this data, now if we have to summarize this data and say what is the count of the city, so we can use count text, but that should happen on the top of filter. Okay, on the top of filter we are going to have it the summer some count text, and what is going to do, what else is going to filter is going to return, we are going to take it as a table, and then we are going to say the count of the cities. And then on DAX Studio, if we need to display, we have to convert it into a row. So summarize, which is giving us the data grouped at this city level by sales quantity, which we are calling sales. Then we are saying filter it which is greater than 500, and then we are saying in such case whatever data has been result, you take a count of it. So and then we evaluate it, and we see number 52. Now in the same case, if you want sum x, we saying okay, in this case you do sum of sales of the cities, and then so what we are doing is we are, instead of taking city and count, we are taking sum of sales. So now we are again executing it, and we are getting sales. So 30042, so the same number we are getting, and this is the same number what we have got it here. Now in Power BI we are going to do it in a bit different way. We are actually going to create just two measures out here, and those two measures are very similar to the measures what we are having here, that is the city GT 500. So what we are doing here is so we are saying sum x filter, the same thing which we have done here. There is the summarize sales of geography, city, sales, and sum of sales quantity which we have taken, and when this is greater than 500, we are saying sum. Okay, so this is the sum. And then in case of count, we are having the same summarize geography, city, sales, sum of quantity, and sales greater than 500. We are just counting the cities. The same formula which we have used there, we have put out here. Now here what we have done, we have put that formulas on the card, so they are giving us the number, and when we have put into the table visual, they are giving us the data. So against the city, when we are putting, it is going to group it against against the city, and that we can get this number 111 and 52 times, so we get 52, and this is 3 00042 is the number which we got for the cities at the individual level, and you see that there is nothing greater than 500 out here. Okay, so this is a bit different way we executed. We just created those pages and put it into a visual and able to see those things. In case of DAX Studio, what we have done very similar. We have done in DAX Studio, we have actually just um, done we have displayed the filter data in form of table, and just we have shown the rows for the measures. That's how we can show it there, and we have tried same thing in the SQL out. So this is all we wanted to cover in this video. Do let us know what else you wanted to see in the DAX versus SQL series. uh, Subscribe to our channel, press the bell icon so that you can get the notification whenever we are posting the new videos. Thanks for watching this video.